What's up, spectators? Welcome back to the episode of Danganronpa 2. I'm still sick, so my voice is going to be low, my energies are going to be low, but that's okay because I think we're going to be doing the class trial today, and I'm feeling a little bit better, so let's leave. Because we got to find Nagito, who's being a real baby all of a sudden. Where is he? We walked into the elevator and made our way to the strawberry house. It's been a while since I've come to Strawberry House.
What's up?
You're here.
Hey.
Kazuichi, how'd the repairs go? Yeah, well, the damage wasn't too bad once I got the part, so I was able to fix it right away. You got a lot of nerve saying that when you used Nekomaru's parts without my permission.
Hey!
Well, I mean, even so.
Now then.
Anyway, now that we're all here, why don't we hurry up and try it out? What will happen if you press the button to Strawberry Hall's door?
Even so.
But there's no way it'll open. You haven't done anything about the chain.
Hey!
The door to Strawberry Hall behind Nekomaru's body was blocked off by that chain. If you didn't do anything about that, it doesn't even matter if you fix the button on the outside. Well, we'll know if we try it out. It's not even worth trying it out. We've all come this far. If he's saying we should try it out, then we should give it a shot.
Yep.
That'd be great. Whoa, what's up? What's going on here? Out of my way. With the feeling of resignation, I pressed the button.
Hey!
Why did it open?
Impossible!
Where did the chain go?
Folded.
That's not the only thing that's strange. There's no other way to say it. This definitely looks weird.
So...
What do you mean?
Hey!
Doesn't this all look the same as when we were in Grape Tower? When we were inside Grape Tower, Nekomaru's body was in front of the far back door. Which means his body should be in the front door to Strawberry Hall. So if we entered from Strawberry Hall, his body should be right in the front door as we walk in. Why is Nekomaru's body in front of the front door, or the door to Grape Hall?
Hey!
Not just that, the parts that I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body all moved. The body isn't the only thing that moved, even the tipped over pillar and spilled oil. They've all moved the exact same way. The crime scene looks identical to how we saw it when we entered from Grape Hall. I feel like there's an even greater mystery here. A mystery so great that it could drastically affect the outcome of the case. We might have to rethink this. We might need to fundamentally rethink how we've been approaching this case. Strange feeling in the tower.
I see.
The chain disappeared. The strange feeling I felt when I went back and forth between the two towers. Just as I thought, it was definitely the right choice to confirm this. Then you already knew about this mystery. You have a bad habit of relying on others when you don't understand. Why don't you try investigating first?
See?
That door at the far back with a picture of a grape on it. Maybe there's a clue hidden there. This should lead to Grape Hall. One of the doorknobs is gone. It's like the screws came out with it.
Now then.
It's the same as that doorknob that was on the floor.
See?
The screws came out with it, right? Then the doorknob next to Nekomaru's body came off the door to Grape Hall.
Well...
That's what it looks like. When you said clue, were you talking about this? But what is it a clue to?
What?
Did you get even more confused? No need to worry, just one clue will change everything. All the mysteries will be solved, as if everything were linked together.
It appears that it's time for the class trial. To tell you the truth, I'm tired. Extremely tired. I feel like spending the rest of my life hibernating already. Man, I know it's bad, but I'm so sleepy. I just want to ditch. Though I really don't feel like it. I'll show you my serious side when you come to the class trial. Even though it's impossible since it's so annoying, you...
Okay, shut up. Looks like it's gonna start. Another class trial.
Hey, hey!
But how are we supposed to get to the trial ground?
Damn it!
You're right. We can't do anything unless we get out of this building. Akane, did something happen?
Hey, hey!
No, well, do you guys hear something?
Hey, hey!
Suddenly, as if cutting off Chiaki, our surroundings start to shake and rumble. Okay. Is he telling us to go inside from here?
Alright!
Just hold on, Nekomaru. I'll make sure I avenge you.
Jeez, you're pathetic.
At least be a little cautious.
It appears you can...
I detect the sense of danger.
It's nearly
How interesting. If you can kill me, you're welcome to try. Now then, we shall get moving as well.
Yep.
It's annoying, but if Miss Sonia's going, there's no way I'm not gonna go.
Damn it!
But it's so annoying. Guess it doesn't matter if it's a trap or not. One by one, everyone went into Monokuma Rock. Until I was the only one left, and when I was about to take a step forward, we're the same stepladders. Nagito was suddenly standing next to me with his eyes locked on Monokuma Rock.
Well...
You and I are just stepladders. For everyone who holds the title of Ultimate. I always believed that I didn't mind. Unlike you, I know my place.
Man...
That's why I was prepared to become a sacrifice at any time, and from that, true hope would be born. I always believed that the talent that survived, would be true hope.
Damn it.
But it wasn't. There's no hope amidst all this killing. Of course there isn't. What kind of hope comes from killing people?
What?
Are you suggesting that sacrificing others for hope isn't real hope? But you're wrong. It's only natural and extremely obvious that strong hope devours weak hope.
Isn't that right?
After all, that's what it means to live, right? There's no way I'm gonna accept that. Well, it's not like that's what I wanted to say to you anyway.
Hey.
There's this one novel I like. It's a peculiar mystery story. The story is told from the point of view of a high school girl involved in a serial killer mystery. But when you get to the end, the girl was actually the killer. Of course, the story is written carefully so the reader doesn't learn the ending in the middle. The protagonist is just a projection of the reader, and this projection turns out to be the killer. Which means the killer you were looking for the whole time was inside you all along. How do you feel about novels like that?
No good at all.
Such a normal answer. I should have expected that from a talentless reserve corps student like you. I know that you don't matter at all, so why do I care about you? You admire hope. I love hope.
Right?
In some ways we're similar, but maybe that difference is what makes making me so emotional. I don't have time to argue with you. Let's go.
Man.
So you still believe you're just like everyone else. Reserve Corps students are so full of themselves. The elevator shook violently as it descended at an ever-increasing speed.
Hey.
When we're in a normal elevator that shakes this bad, it reminds me how efficient that elevator in the funhouse was.
Well, yeah.
That's probably true. I understand your desire to applaud this wonderfully vulgar trial ground. But it's so exhausting to discuss useless things, so let's just get on with it already.
Hey, come on.
Don't go
now.
talking without permission after I've said my catchphrase.
Now I'm really angry.
What an extreme punishment!
Now then.
Let's get on with it once again. Let's get a move on. And so it begins. I hope this would never happen again, and now it's happening for the 4th time. It's a big iPad up there. He was more passionate, daring, honest than anyone I'd ever met. Truly, he was more man than any of us, especially the woman. He sacrificed his body to protect Akane, and his appearance changed drastically. But he still tried to live earnestly, and just when I finally got used to his new form... is one of us. Killing someone because it's the only way to survive is no excuse. I won't let this be excused. The person who betrayed Nekomaru. Yeah, we get it. This life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Yes, I will set a skill. Hold on. I unlocked, what? Oh, is it this one? Even low combos will increase the tempo, effective during panic attack. Okay. Is that the one I got from, Nagito? I guess it is.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the I'm sure you guys are starving by now. Whoever survives will be treated to a fancy lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu.
Huh? I'm not the main ingredient, right?
I'm here today because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me. I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is. I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it!
Akane, you seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident? We weren't able to leave Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m. I headed over to Grape Tower for Monokuma Tai Chi and found the body there. Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning? Don't tell me you three were together since last night!
Nailed it. But moving on.
Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs.
Of course you're not. You're much classier than that.
With legs like those, I could probably do the splits real easy.
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously. As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall. But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Forget these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer. Anyway, It's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
What do you mean, definitely?
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House dudes. One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
You're the cruelest one here!
Now. Enough with the lovers' quarrel. We need to think about this seriously. We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
The incident notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand. The weapon. Well, the weapon is obvious, right? What the heck, you guys? The weapon! You can totally tell just by looking.
The only thing at the crime scene that looked like a weapon was probably that ridiculous hammer. Okay, we got a lot of stuff here. I'm gonna stick with new-looking hammer, though.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
Yeah, it's probably the one I have to argue
Unexpected,
against.
I suppose that is possible.
That's right. It was a surprise beating. The weapon is decided.
The hammer in the tower was the weapon, like he said. It looks like that's the case, but...
I
Okay.
guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
Okay, that's not the right one, okay. What does that have to do with how they beat the crap out of Nekomaru? The hammer's definitely the weapon.
Damn it!
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
That's right. It was a surprise beating.
Okay, hold on.
Decided.
I guess we should figure...
The weapon was right there.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer
Okay.
and beat the crap out of him.
No, that's wrong.
No, I can't accept that hammer was the murder weapon.
Why not? Why can't you accept it?
Oh, boy. Kazuichi, why'd you have to be the killer? I knew it was you.
A lot of oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body, just like human blood, right? If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it at least.
But that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Well, yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil later.
Why?
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
Then why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
Baby gangster? Me?
Just so you all know, I was trying to test you guys. I thought, maybe you guys mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
Seems that was a waste of time.
Then what was the real weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential weapon.
Then, how about we look at it from a different angle? If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon, right?
The actual weapon has oil on it, but if it's something at the crime scene that had oil on it...
I see!
The only thing with oil on it is that broken pillar.
Then that pillar is the weapon! Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with that pillar!
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar. Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
Why?
We tried to move it, right?
It's no use, it's barely budging. Didn't I tell you?
Yeah, that pillar was pretty frickin' heavy. But there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
Huh? Who are you talking about?
Coach Nekomaru's robot body. With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
So, he lifted the pillar, and then what? Did he use it to beat himself?
You mean Nekomaru killed himself?
Don't be stupid! He ain't the type to commit suicide!
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar, that's nothing to do with the case at all.
Well, I guess you're right.
What the heck?
It does bother me a little. That word, suicide. By the way, the fourth murder of the Killing School life was apparently ruled as suicide. That shouldn't matter. There's no way Nekomaru would commit
But
suicide.
that's a problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
Huh? For reals?
Yes, for reals.
I see. So my gut was right after all. Alright, it's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
Understood. Then I shall give it my all. Sonia, here I go!
Okay.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over.
Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you go, girl! I'm getting hella
Okay,
excited.
there's not a lot to work with on this one. The killer murdered Nekomaru by tipping over that pillar. Is that really it? Well, no, because we found fragments underneath
no
his
need to
body,
lift that
so it
pillar.
had broken already. So hold
pillar was
on.
not Beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over?
Is it this one?
They aimed right for his head and
No.
bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over.
Considering it probably exerted a...
Sonia! I'm getting
Okay, nope,
hella
gotta do it again. Alright, let's try it again.
There's no need to lift...
If the pillar was not beating him with it is beyond...
What about tipping the pillar over?
No, that's wrong.
If Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar, then there should have been fragments on top of his body.
Huh? Fragments?
The pillar fragments were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body, but there weren't any on top of his body. If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed him, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
I briefly considered that too, but it's probably not what happened.
I see. That was entirely my bad.
If they didn't tip it over, then how did the killer murder Nekomaru with that pillar?
How much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar? Just let it go already.
There's no way I can let it go. I'm positive that Nekomaru was killed by that pillar.
Why are you so certain about that?
I just have a feeling.
A feeling, huh? That's just your instincts.
But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong, can we? There's another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
Is that true?
Then I shall ask you, what way is that?
You guys, the same as usual. You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers, so you just stand there and falter. What a waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh.
What did you say?
Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you. So I guess I should lend a hand.
Hey, Nagito, what the hell happened to you? How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
Huh? What do you mean?
Who cares? Just tell us how the pillar was used to kill.
Well, first of all, the pillar itself is not enough. But when combined with a specific item, there's a way it could be possible.
A specific item?
Of course, the ultimate weapon.
Ultimate weapon?
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
So, Nagito knows what the ultimate weapon is?
Of course I know. But I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know?
We've seen it?
That's right. You've seen it clearly. Because I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, am the ultimate weapon.
Man, get out of here.
I am he who cuts the insolent catalyst which flows out from the chaos with the sword of victory. It's only fitting that I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon.
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield your 4 dark devas of destruction.
Oh, I think she's got a thing for him.
I see.
I don't know why, but I'm not liking this.
Cut the bullshit and say it clearly. What is the ultimate weapon?
Is it information?
In order to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the funhouse.
Huh? The secret of the funhouse?
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you? Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Except for Hajime?
If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
Just do it now. It makes him sound so suspicious by not explaining.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the funhouse, right? Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse. Strawberry House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape House leads to Grape Tower. But in actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower. It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the funhouse.
Man, not only does that make perfect sense, but Miss Sonia's beautiful voice is just so soothing.
Faux show! I shall leave this matter to your discretion.
Oh my god, she's getting worse. The two houses are connected to the tower in the middle. I thought that at first too, but I ended up finding proof that completely contradicts that.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
This whole time we've been thinking the two towers are the same building. But if that was the only mystery, there's no way Nagito would mention it here.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
Wall clock.
That's the secret of the funhouse.
Maybe something with the doorknob. Strange feeling in tower. Hold on. Can I look at my evidence? Strange feel. Regardless of whether you enter the tower from Grape Hall or Strawberry Hall, the placement of Nekomaru's body arranged look exactly the same. Yes.
It's weird to say they're both the same place.
All
I mean,
right.
the walls are different colors, and the designs on the floor are...
We've already settled this. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
Okay, skip.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape are actually the exact same place.
No, that's wrong.
Both of those towers, are they really the same place?
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
I mean, doesn't it seem strange? When we went to Grape Tower from Grape Hall, Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something. If it is, then see? That means it could have passed as the exact same place, right?
If so, then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
Does that mean he's wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said too much.
If the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building.
Bow down! Then how about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
While we were moving from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, but we should have all been together during that time. Even if they tried to move the body inside the tower.
Then Monokuma did it. While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things around.
But Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
If it is too heavy to carry, let them roll it. Just like if there is no bread, let them eat cake.
Okay. Go, begin.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear. The pillar he could have moved it all, easy as pie.
Damn it!
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Come on. Oh no, I'm out. It'll be fine. Or not.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the futuristic pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene. He could have moved it all.
Oh, come on.
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly wielding the power of the future pillar, the body,
Here we go.
everything at the crime scene.
Allow me to cut through those words.
God, I hate this mode.
Moving the body and pillar is possible, but it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor. When the position of Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved too. Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how you look at it.
Then it's impossible to think it was moved.
And it's been about half an hour, a little over half an hour, so we'll pick this up again next time. And alright, stay tuned, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye!